Hey, welcome back! I recently bought a nice big grubby box of used Lego and there was so many fabulous surprises in it, including this dolphin, which only came in one set, and this mini doll, which also only came in this particular outfit in one set too, and it was a set that I didn't already have. It's a Lego Elves set, and I have been through the bulk lot, cleaned it all up, and I have got all the pieces that I need to make this set. So this is the Lego Elves Naida, I don't know, how do I pronounce that? I should know. Naida and Ira. It was Naida and Ira. Naida's Spa Secret set. And it just got me back to thinking, why on earth did Lego Elves stop? Actually, I have my theories about Lego Elves. People appreciate it now, and I think that now would be a good time to release something like Lego Elves, but at the time, mini dolls were reasonably new. So this set was actually released in 2015. So it was one of the very, very first. There's a bit of grub on the back there. I'll have to have a look and see whether I can remove that. This was one of the very first Lego Elves sets that was released. And the Lego Elves theme was actually much more difficult, like quite advanced builds. And it's so filled with details and a fabulous fantasy theme. And it just makes me think this is what we need now. We need a theme like this now because mini dolls have been around for 10 years, Lego Friends sets have been around for 10 years, and we have older builders in that market who are ready for this. So, I would just be so thrilled. In fact, just as a complete aside, I've just been I'm busy rewatching The Dragon Prince on Netflix because season 4 is about to be released after a 2-year hiatus, and it is the most fantastic series. And every time I watch it, I think this is what the Lego Elves should have been. It is an epic saga, and it is amazing, and the writing's fantastic, and the animation is fantastic, and there's dragons, there's dragon babies, and there are mythical creatures, and there's fantasy creatures, and there's good and bad and black and white and grey, and there's magic, and oh my gosh, it's so good. If you haven't watched The Dragon Prince, I highly recommend you watch it. It is so good. Anyway, so this is Naida's Spa Secret, which I keep trying to say Naida's secret spa, but it's not. It's because it's her spa and it has a secret, because at the beginning, I can't actually remember what it was, but I can't remember the story. That's how forgettable the Lego Elves, like the lore and the TV series that they did with it, it was not well done, and I reckon that had a lot to do with the demise of the Lego Elves theme too. They just kind of created series to have merchandisable characters to make another series out of, like a Lego series, and it didn't work. Anyway, not in my opinion. This is my opinion. Is it worth anything? I don't know. But the actual sets themselves are just so full of detail. And this is the little seating area, and it's obviously sitting on a bit of watery section. Oh, my whole rant on that was basically because it had something. There's a secret, and that's going to be underneath this seat. The secret seat. I'm having trouble with the scissors. The brown pieces in this used Lego, they have taken a real battering, but the other pieces haven't. So it just goes. I mean, the brown color is pretty fragile. Brown bricks the older ones tend to break pretty easily. They tend to be brittle. So I'm thinking that these are probably, they haven't aged as well as the other bricks in this set. The rest look really nice. Look at those diamonds and the diamond foliage. So good. And even a little clip off the edge to hold a bucket of water. Like, why you need a bucket of water when you're surrounded by water. It's just one of those cute little details. And a basket with a flower and a brush. So this is your little grooming area of the spa. And this is the book. The sticker on it is still really nice. Inside is a ladder. So this is what Emily Jones was looking for in the first season, and it just pops out like that. Every single one of these Lego Elves sets, or not the teeny tiny ones, but every other one has got like hidden objects and movable components. They're really good. They're really good. You can understand why, in hindsight, everyone figured out the Lego Elves was awesome, but it was too late by then because it was cancelled by then. Typical. Anyway, this is the main component of the actual set. Big watery base plate. We're building rocky, bricky bits up. These purple quarter roundy spar bits here, they've taken a bit of a beating too. They look kind of as though they've been dragged over concrete. So there's a little spar section. This goes here, yeah? Is that right? That looks weird. It feels like, ooh, this brown bit does not want to connect. This brown bit is absolutely chewed up, and I'm trying to see whether I can, it fits that way, but that's not the way it's supposed to go. There we go. Okay, so now that fits. And so we've got a little cascade, little waterfalls, little sidey, widey, weeny, winding waterfalls into the spa bit. It's so, the designs are, they're ahead of their time. That we just weren't ready. Obviously, we didn't deserve the elf sets when they originally released. Got hot and cold, not hot and warm, hot and cold options here. Look at how battered this poor brown root branch tree trunky bit is. Oh my goodness, that has seen better days. But the rest of the bricks are okay. Slightly chewed on looking. I'm building a tree up here. So the tree's growing out of the bricks out of the stonework, and the actual water's coming through the stone into the spas. Got some more gems here. This sticker also fared really well. So nice big bubbly waterfall. This is where it's orienting from at the top and cascading all the way down. Isn't it lovely? I had forgotten how absolutely lovely the Lego Elves sets were. And around the back are some washing things, like this little pink soap and some sort of potion bottle or unguents, some sort of thing, because you can actually wash yourself in the waterfall. It's just so good. And a spot out the back. So we've got a roundy bit heading out the back. So there's something hidden back here, maybe? So we're building some rock up here and another waterfall-y section with a little rubbery piece, and that rubbery bit isn't too decayed, which is good. Some more grey brickwork going up, brown tree trunk, grey bricks. I'm just trying to remember what this bit here is. Yeah, so this is another waterfall. This is a waterfall with a moving component. So this is also a little secret bit, and that rubbery bit, which we're about to stick this into, I think. Little Technique creation moving component. And these see-through, these trans blue pieces here, they're like Technique pieces. They're only in like 3 sets, and they were all released around about the same time. So they're a really rare brick. That's so cool. So this is going to be something where you can release something down through that waterfall. This is exciting. There are, I think, only 3 elf sets that I hadn't built before on the channel, and this is one of them. And I've got the bakery. It's still like pristine in its box. That's another one that I haven't built, but I don't know whether I want to crack it out of the box or keep it in the box for resale value. I don't know, or just to build it for the sheer joy of building it. Anyway, we have a waterfall coming down here, and you can see that we're going to be able to drop something through that. That's so cool. Some pink crystals. These were just resplendent with crystals, which is... yeah, look at it. I mean, just look at it. If you were not already in love with the Elves theme, actually it's probably best not to fall in love with it now, because trying to buy these sets will bankrupt you. Okay, this grey piece has seen better days, so we're just going to turn it around so that the really scratch bits face in the back. And building up over this little arched waterfall, heading up to our point of the big tall waterfall. And then let's put Naida in the back here so she can show us, demonstrate how that waterfall shower works. Seems so nice, except you're polluting it with with soap, which is not optimal. But then you can just clean it magically because it's all magic. La la la. And this, just the detail, this is on the back, but we've got water at the back too to head into that little moving component, which is going to be worked by this. This branch here goes onto the lever, and we haven't quite finished with it yet, but we have to put some more foliage on first. And the fact that these elf sets were full of pink and purple foliage was so cool. And gems and crystals, so awesome. But we do need some more of this. So we got purple foliage here, and this one has got the special printed wave emblem-y thing on it, and that shows that that is actually a secret working component in there. If you weren't the one who built it, you'd go, ooh, what's this? And then pull on that little bit of leaf and then discover that there's a baking tot in there. So cool. And Naida's water emblem at the very top of the whole thing. And then we just have some really, really pretty, like, lilies, water lilies maybe going in here. And some water plants, so a couple in the actual spa and one over here. And then... we're done. We just need to... oh, hold on. We do need to put some drinks here. Some really important stuff, fancy stuff to go around the spa for relaxation. I mean, there's just so much, there are so many details in here. Ah, more foliage, gosh. I almost forgot this nice big purple bit of foliage. It's, yeah, the purple piece has also got a bit battered in this as well, which is interesting. But this is a board game. I don't even know what the game's supposed to be. It's like a Chinese checkers, like Lego Elves version of Chinese checkers. And it sits here so that whoever's in the spa, Naida in this case, can play with the dolphin, can play the board game with the dolphin. But this map with the key on it was the whole point of the first series, and it is what they're looking for, and it's hidden in the waterfall. So when you pop it in the back and then you release it with a little lever, it just plops out. Plops out of the waterfall. Is plop a good word for water? I don't know. It flows out of the waterfall, and the whole idea was that Naida activated this with her water powers coming from her hand from that little blue tile. And there we go. That's the whole set. Oh my gosh, I'm so nostalgic for this now. Yeah, we really desperately need a new theme for older builders with mini dolls, and my goodness, just make it fantasy. Elves was fantastic. They just didn't execute the actual TV series part of it, I think, well, to go with it. They need a story. Like, they need good storylines. Dragon Prince already has that. Just do it. Just use the Dragon Prince. It's already done for you. Anywho, I'm done for today. Let me know what you think of this set. Let me know if you think Lego Elves should be returned, and I'll be back with another video really soon, so I'll see you then. Bye!